guys, you see me? I'm about to pop. I've been crazy hours. Oh, guys, I'm currently in the toilet. Yeah, I came to pee, but I don't think I can stand up because baby's on my bladder. Another nurse has taken shift, so I'll start walking around now anyways. I'll just show you guys, this is not easy at all. I'm not laughing, no. I'm in severe pain. Okay guys, so I'm taking a walk. I'm taking a walk. I'm just walking. I'm already in the hospital, guys. Can you see my big bump? Bump. La la. Bathroom. As you can see, it's beautiful bathroom. So this is the room. Ooh, sorry guys, I'm having contractions. This is the room. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Temi and my name is Nigerian diaspora, or Temi, whichever one you want to call me. Moon down. I want to thank my new subscribers. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. I hope that is I make content for you and I hope that you would like it. Okay, so like the topic says, how I went and popped a baby. Well, I really did go and pop a baby because I really went to pop a baby. Honestly, that's the truth and nothing but the truth. I went to the hospital to pop a baby casually. So let's start with the story, right? I woke up that morning around 4:30 a.m. with lots of belly cramps and contractions. So I knew that it was labor, and then I just waved it off because I've had scares, I've had false labors, I've also, Valentine's Day has also come and gone. My baby's due date has gone past 6 days. So I was like, I don't care. If you're coming out, come out. If you don't want to come out, that's your business. I told my husband, I said, I'm in labor. I mean, I feel labor pains. He just looked at me like, you know, that kind of face. He's obviously, but he didn't even respond. He was just like, labor. All right, we'll see how labor is laboring you. For that, I didn't care about his reaction too, because even me, I was like, I don't care about my reaction too. I just wanted to get over with it. I was already tired of waiting. My son is about to wake up, and if he wakes up at the end of this video, so pray for me that he doesn't wake up. I'm about to sleep around 8 a.m. doing my daily chores, because my husband leaves home at 5:30, 6 sometimes. So once we wake up around that time, we just try to get him ready for work while I just go about doing my own chores, then go back to sleep around 8:30, 9 at most. So I remember sleep around 8:30, but I couldn't sleep well because around 10 again I was awake because of the contractions and the pain. So I was forced to call triage, and then when I called them, they were like, how many weeks are you? I'm like, 40 weeks and 6 days. And they were like, okay, have you timed the contractions? I was like, yeah, I've timed. That was around 11 when I called them. I was like, yeah, I've timed the contractions. 11 a.m. I've timed the contractions. Like, so how many minutes apart? I'm like, 8 minutes apart. They were like, okay, how long is the contraction taking? I'm like, it's taking about 45 seconds to 1 minute. So on the average, I was having 7 minutes to 9 minutes on the average I was having 7 minutes, and put it that way, I was having 7 minutes contractions apart, and on the average I was having about 45 seconds of each contraction. So they were like, okay, you're in labor, you should start getting your way to the hospital. I'm like, all right. Then she heard my son cry in the background. She was like, hey, have you got a baby? I'm like, yeah, I've got a little one. And they were like, so what's going to happen to him? I'm like, I'll call his dad soon to come home and pick him. She was like, yeah, you need to call him as soon as possible. How long will it take him to get over to you? I'm like, about an hour. I'm like, all right, then you need to call him ASAP so that you can get to the hospital ASAP. I was like, all right, no problem. So around 12, so after the phone call, and I was sure that triage has certified me in labor, I called my husband and I said, okay, I'm in labor, truly, I've called triage. I need you to... Triage is like the office that takes care of delivery in the UK. Like in every hospital where there's a delivery unit, obviously all hospitals have a delivery unit. So triage is like the people you call when you get into labor. I don't know what else they do. Anyway, so I was like, no problem. And then I called my husband and I told him I've called triage and they've certified me in labor and blah 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 blah. So he was like, okay, so when do you want me to come home? I'm like, please come home around 2. Leave work around 1, so you'll be here around 2 and I can leave. So he did just that, and he got home. Sorry, and he got home around 2. So when he got home, before he got home, I went out to get food stuff and so that I can cook for myself to eat, and then see if I could take any to the hospital. So I ate, I made rice while I was waiting for him. I made rice, I made stew, I prepared tilapia fish, enjoyed my life. Then when he came back, he was like, I thought you said you were in labor. I'm like, yeah, I'm feeling the pains, but I'm trying to hold myself together because I just have the child here. I don't want to be scaring myself and scaring the boy. I also don't want to be crying unnecessarily. I don't want to break down, okay? There's nobody around. It's just me, you, the baby. So I need to comport myself, okay? So around 5, he was like, are we not going to the hospital again? I'm like, yeah. But what I wanted to do was to wait for the baby to drop a lot more and then proceed to the hospital, because the hospital is just like 6 to 8 minutes walk from my house. So I thought, okay, what's the worst that can happen? The worst that can happen is that we call an ambulance, which will be here in about 2 minutes, and they'll get to the hospital. That was my plan. My plan wasn't to go early at all, because I did it for Teleola, my first child, and I ended up spending a day and a half in the hospital because I wasn't dilating, so, and they didn't want to send me back home, obviously. So I was forced to sit in the hospital. I didn't even walk around. I was just laying in bed, and I was induced, and you know, all those stuff. I didn't want that to happen. Experience, they say, is the best teacher. So I decided not to go to the hospital until I felt the baby's head already on my vagina. Now that was like 5 o'clock. So I got to the hospital around 5:05. When we got to the hospital, I went to triage, blah blah blah, then registered, then I went to the delivery suite, which is beautiful. So they said, okay, you don't have you've not had any complications, so you give birth in Serenity. Serenity is the place where you guys saw earlier, the bed and all those fancy stuff. Delivery suite is for people who have a complication or the other, and they will need a doctor, or they will have a CS and all that stuff. So when we got to delivery shoot, I was checked, so that before I could be admitted, obviously I was checked in. There was a vaginal examination. That was around past 5, like I said. A vaginal examination. The lady said, she was gentle, so I didn't feel any pain, unlike Nigerian doctors. I'm sorry. But unlike the doctors that checked me the last time. I'm not trying to put Nigerian out there, sorry, but then I have to. So I was checked, and then it was 3 centimeter dilation. So yeah, I've fallen into labor, but it wasn't active labor. Active labor doesn't start until 4 centimeter dilation. So I was still going to 10 centimeter dilation, so before the baby head comes out. Excuse me. So I hope so far so good. I'm not confusing you, and you're enjoying my story. Anyways, so when I went to the so after being checked, she said, your cervix is very what's the word, very light, I mean very flexible. Good, very flexible. Like okay, we'll watch you for 4 hours. By 9 we'll come back to do a check. So if you haven't dilated to 4 centimeter by 9 o'clock, you have to go home, take some more walks, eat some more food, you know, do some more activities, then be back. So I told her straight up, I said, no, nothing like that. And guess what? She was even behind my surname. Her name was Johnson. Anyways, so she was like, hopefully, because this is your second baby and your cervix is, you know, very, very flexible. That's the word. That's not the word she used, but that's the word I can't remember. So if you're a doctor or a medic, I beg. I'm not using medical terms. I'm just speaking English that I understand. So she was like, your cervix is anyways, your cervix is 3 centimeters dilated, so we are going to admit you. Then she put the tag on my hand, and then she was like, okay, go about, blah blah blah. So when the evening nurse came in, she was like, we have to check you by 9. How's the contractions to go? I said they were still irregular, 7 centimeters, blah blah blah. Okay, she was like, by 9 we have to check you. I'm like, yeah, I was told. So if you're not 4 centimeters dilated yet, you need to go back home. I'm like, all right, no problem. This one wasn't so friendly. This nurse midwife wasn't so friendly. So I didn't have time to say I don't want to go back home. But in my mind, I was like, God, please, I hope I have dilated 4 centimeters by the time they check me by 9. So by 9, she came to check me. She said I was 3 centimeters dilated. But she also made the same statement. She was like, your cervix is very flexible, so we are not sending you home. I believe that you will fall into labor very, very soon, into active labor very soon. So around that was around 9. So she was like, take walks, just take walks, you know. Walks will help you push, will help the cervix to drop, will help the cervix to dilate, blah blah blah. So she came like 4 times to tell me to go and take walks. So at some point I was like, all this while I was chatting, discussing. I was on WhatsApp, Twitter. If I should link all the. Okay, I won't, but I can show you times. No, I won't also, because if I don't want you to see the gist, I'm just. But there was a particular chat I chatted with my friend up to past 10. Yeah, up to past 10, I was still chatting. So I think it was now around that past 10 that I now decided to stand up and take the walks, because I didn't want to feel like I didn't want it to look like if I did dilate, she would not say it's because I didn't walk, or you know, I didn't want anything to be my fault in any way. So around that past 10, when I finally decided to go and take the walk, the corridor is about the full corridor to the entrance is about 2 minutes walk. Just as I stood up to go to the hospital, to go to the that was around past 10, yeah. Just as I stood up to go to take a walk down to the entrance, because I wanted to go and pick up my food. You know, my husband was bringing my food, so I wanted to go and collect it. I mean, the aim was to walk all the way to the gate. I felt that by the time I walk all the way to the gate, the main hospital gate, I would be able to, and walk back, I would have had rapid dilation. Like I would have been more exercised to walk to the gate and back. But as soon as I walked out of the hospital, of the delivery room, just to the corridor, my contractions became very rapid. Like I had like 4 contractions in the space of 1 minute, or in the space of 2 minutes, or let's say 2 minutes or 3 minutes. Okay, let me say I had like 4 contractions in the space of 3 minutes. So it was like every minute. I was like, at first I didn't want to believe that was what was happening. I didn't even walk to the end of the corridor. I had to walk back to the hospital, to the room. So I had to walk back from the corridor back to the room. So when I got back to the room, the nurse followed me. Apparently she had seen the way I walked in, so she followed me. She was like, are you okay? I'm like, no, this contraction. So in between my discussions, I would just be feeling more contraction. In between my discussion, I was feeling more contraction. So she knew that I was in labor. Then she told me to lay down, and she felt the child's heartbeat. She went to call a senior midwife. So all this time I was just laying on the bed. I think at that time my husband and my child had come, but I didn't see them because I think now it was serious business. But I was still telling my friend that I just started because I felt like, okay, the contractions will still get more and more painful and rapid, only for them to just say raise your legs. I was like, raise my legs? How? Because I just put your legs apart, we need to check. So as I put my legs apart, she was like, I can see baby's hair. I'm like, what are you people saying? I just walked out right now. Everything was okay about 20-30 minutes ago. What are we talking about baby's hair? She was like, I can see baby's hair, I can see his head, so I just need you to put your leg apart. I'm like, it was like qu'est-ce que c'est? I was like, you guys know that meme now. Like, I was like, what's going on in my head, though? I mean, I was still waiting for my husband to come to with my tripod so that I can film the birth, because I couldn't do it. There was no place to put it. What are you telling me? I am in labor. It's like, I can see baby's head. Baby's what? Sima was like, yeah, just put your legs apart. With the way you're in pain, baby's going to drop anytime soon. It was like, I've never heard it before. Because up till 10, I was still joking, and the time was just 11. Or let's say 11, yeah, the time was 11. So what are people saying you can see baby's head for? Anyways, I just packed my legs, and then the one was like, I need you to give me a push. Somewhere in the back of my head, I'm like, is this how to give birth? I was 3 centimeters dilated about 2 hours ago, and now I'm pushing about less than 2 hours after. What are you people saying? I don't get it. So they were like, we need you to push. We need you to push. I was like, push. So I was screaming. She was like, no, Temi, that's not what you do. You don't push. You're not pushing, you're screaming. I'm like, okay. Alright. You see, oh, my back, my face, I was in pain. You guys know what pain is. I don't know what kind of pain to say childbirth pain is, but it's painful. I was like, okay. Then I pushed. She was like, okay, I can see baby's head. It's coming. It's coming. So I gave another push. And then I felt baby's head come out already. It was just sitting on my vagina. You could feel, I could feel the head has come out. The neck was already there, but the shoulder, the body, all of that was still inside. And then she was like, just give me another push like you wanna pull. Push like you wanna pull. And then I just pushed, and then baby came out.
Oh, this is very cute. This is lovely. Very bright.
Thank you.
You're going to be a very well-dressed baby here, aren't you? Huh? Best dressed baby in Birmingham. Huh?
And I was like, okay, is this how baby come out? Is this how babies come out? Because it was confusing to me, because just an hour ago I was still chatting, I was still talking, like I was in pain, but it wasn't unbearable pain. It was pain I was still bearing. I was still gisting, I was still chatting. And then 1 hour after, I'd already pushed out a baby. I'd already pushed out a baby. I'd been giving the placenta has come out. I was injected anyway, so the placenta just came out very easily. And I'm like, okay, what's going on? You know, and that was how I just casually pushed out a baby. Very short, very smooth, everything. There was no tear. See, my advice to people who are just about to have their baby, I beg, anything you need to do. First time babies are usually difficult, no lies, but usually difficult for most people. Don't let me say for everybody, but most people. But one thing I want you to know and to do is that don't get induced. You see, when people get induced to have their baby, so rather than get induced, please just do exercises, take walks, do all those things, and you know, just be active basically, so that your body can be active. But you see, inducing I was so afraid of getting induced again, and I knew that I couldn't get induced because I'll be stitched up, and being stitched up means I'll be in pain, and being in pain means I'll not be able to be attentive to my kids properly, and I'm the only one available. Like my husband, like I said, goes to work 5 a.m. gets back around 11. So I can't, and you know, I can't say don't work because I just had a baby. We both know what's going on and we both know why he needs to work. So I can't, it would be selfish of me. So because of that, I tried, and I'm so grateful that God allowed it to happen that way and that fast, and I didn't need to be induced, or I didn't need to have any TLCs. So end of story. That was how I popped the baby. I casually popped the baby because it was still casual to me compared to delivery stories that you read, that you hear. It was casual, and all thanks and glory be to God. Anyways, it's not by my power or by my might. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. If you got to this part of the video, leave a comment. Let me just be sure that you got to this part of the video. You are loved. Thank you very much. So thank you guys for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe and like. Please, I need your subscription, and I need to be sure that I'm doing something that people out there love. Okay, I'll see you in my next video, and my next video will be next week. So yeah, there will be new videos dropping every week now, from now henceforth, hopefully. So my next video will be next week. So hopefully guys, there will be more content for you. Thank you guys for watching anyway. Thank you. Mwah.